Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog at stampwithelaine.com. Today we are going to be making this card and I have a sneak peek for you. This bit is from the Posted For You bundle and I've combined it with the gift wrapped photopolymer stamp set from the new August to December mini catalogue for 2020, and it has a gift bow builder punch to match. I think the different types of bow you can make from this stamp set and the punch means that if you send a card you can use the gift bow punch to embellish it with, and it will be just flat and easy to post. To start off with, my card base is in Purple Posy, which is 8 1/4 inches by 5 7/8 inches. In metric, that's 21 centimeters by 14.85 centimeters and folded in half. I have a Purple Posy lane, which is 5 3/4 inches by 4 inches. That's 14.6 by 10.2 centimeters. We have some gorgeous grape scrap piece of cardstock to punch out my bow with, and I also cut 2 strips of 3/8 inches by 5 7/8 inches. In metric, that's 1 centimeters by 14.9 centimeters to create this lie flat bow. We also need the scrap of gorgeous grape to stamp the bow and the love stamp. So we'll need gorgeous grape and Versamark ink, an embossing buddy. Unfortunately this has been retired, but I believe you can use cornstarch or talcum powder to prevent static. White embossing powder and of course a heat tool, the Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder, and some basic rhinestones. I'm also using my Stamparatus because I'm using Versamark ink, and if I need to stamp my bow again, I want to make sure it's stamping in the same position. First I need to do a bit of stamping, so I'm going to stamp my special delivery up here, and without re-inking it, stamp one down there. Then I'm going to stamp my sentiment down the bottom here. I'm not going to add a Whisper White layer inside because this card is pale enough to stamp on and write on. So I'm just going to use this image here to embellish the inside of the card. Now I'm ready to emboss this with the Tasteful Textile embossing folder. This is the new style one, so I use the blue plate. So I'll go and do that off camera and I'll be back. Put some tear and tape on the back of one of these strips, and I'm doing it on my silicone mat so it doesn't get stuck to my work surface. Use the grid paper to line up your cardstock. Peel this off. And then trim off the ends just a little bit. So next I'm going to pop my double-sided tape directly onto the cardstock and make sure that it's in line with the other one. Peel that off, put the straight edge against this, trim off the excess, Now this is the original straight bit, so I want to have that buttered up to there. Rub some powder over this to prevent static, and I'm quite confident with the rubber stamp, the cling stamp, that I'll get a nice clean image. So I'm going to stamp here, sprinkle it with powder, centre that on the image and then punch it out. Now I'm going to stamp the bow. Now this is a photopolymer stamp. So embossing powder, bring in the heat tool and emboss it. Grab the punch, centre it over the bow and punch. Pop a couple of dimensionals on the back of the postage stamp and attach it to the front of the card, like so. Glue here and on the back of the bow. Like so. Apply adhesive on the back and attach it to the front of the card. Last thing to do is just add a couple of rhinestones. So there's a quick and easy card. I will publish the supplies list once the new catalogue has launched. I hope you've enjoyed today's sneak peek. Pop back for more inspiration next time. If you've not subscribed to my channel yet, then do press subscribe and like or share. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.